stress. It's the topic that everyone's talking about. It is such a focus for the years moving ahead. You know, it's number 2. The health and wellness of individuals and organisations is number 2 on the hot topics list for conferences and conventions for 2020. It is such a high focus on everyone's radar. But what are the trends? You know, what are we looking out for? What do we need to know? Well, the first thing is that stress, exhaustion and burnout is no longer under the radar. It used to be that it was a taboo subject, it was whispered about, wasn't really talked about, wasn't really focused on. Everybody knew it was there, nobody talked about it. Well, that's now changing. It's now out there in the open and everyone is grappling to try and work out what they can do to reduce the impact of stress in their organisation. The second thing is age-old ways have got us to where we are. Age-old ways aren't going to get us out of that. We have to stop managing, we have to step into leadership, and we have to do this differently. You can't just provide one solution fits all type training. You have to provide a training that allows a unique individual focus that drills down to the individual, teaches them how to actually take control and manage their stress in line with their unique needs. And until you do that, collectively you can't move forward in a different way. There are so many different stresses now. We have to understand what all the different stresses are in life. Traditionally, we've been taught that stress comes from work, and while some stress can come from the workplace, so much stress comes from external sources now that didn't ever used to be there and are absolutely in our lives now. Uniquely, as individuals, we'll have different combinations, different factors, different responses, different reactions. We're all at different places with exhaustion and stress in our life, which means they'll be having a different impact. We need to have a look at what those stresses are. Mindfulness and resilience are not enough anymore. They have been delivered in such a watered down format and in a group training format that is one fits all. It's not enough anymore. We have to be able to provide individual training that can teach people how to bring those things into their life in a very unique and individual way. We need to have a look at, the impact psychologically and physically that stress is causing, because we're seeing all of these additional mental health issues, anxiety, depression, those types of issues. And we're also seeing physical disease and illnesses like type 2 diabetes, stroke, cardiac arrest, those, high blood pressure, those types of things coming more and more into life. And as an organisation, you need to be able to, deal with those things in the workplace now. If we can focus more on reducing the stress at the individual level, those things, significantly will reduce, will play less of a role, and, the health and wellness of your organisation will increase. When you decrease your stress, you increase the health and wellness, you'll increase the engagement, productivity increases as well, so your bottom line actually will benefit. Do one or two things a little bit differently. Make sure your strategic organisational health and wellness plan allows you to cover off at the individual level, and then you can actually change the other metrics within your organisation.